Hey guys, welcome back. It's Prime here, and right now I'm playing some Forza Motorsport 2, and using a wheel. Don't really use this that much. I don't really play this game that much, but I just want to let you guys know I was supposed to get it this week. My oh god, oh, oops. But I was supposed to get the HTC Vive this week, but sadly I didn't. There was some errors with a lot of the shipping. Some of you guys that are getting it, you guys might know that there's been some shipping issues, and a lot of the queues have been misplaced. So I recently got in contact with one of these guys. It's gonna get it to me April, so this month, and so I'm gonna be getting it actually next week. I just got confirmation maybe like 30 minutes ago from this guy saying that he's gonna be getting it on Friday, and then he's gonna ship it out to me. So I should be getting it next week. The whole delay was the queuing and all that stuff was just all messed up. That just sucks, but whatever. I had to wait, and so yeah, now I'm gonna be getting it next week for you guys, so we can start uploading videos on the VR channel. Right now, I'm playing, just as I said before, Motorsport with the wheel. This is probably the closest thing that I ever got to virtual reality. Obviously, this isn't virtual reality at all, but it's getting to this is the probably the it's kind of like virtual reality. You have a wheel and you're looking at a screen that you're driving in. So this is probably the closest I've ever got in my life to a virtual reality game, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It just feels so natural and stuff. So that's why I'm playing it, just so I can have that feeling. It's weird to me. Like I look like a guy that would probably want to get into virtual reality in the past with the Oculus and all that stuff, but I never got into that. It was never really that big, so that's the main reason that I never really got into it. Or I thought it was cool, but it wasn't good enough. Like how the HTC Vive made me feel like, wow, like this is it. This is the real virtual reality stuff that I always wanted. I always wanted to be in a video game and actually pick something up with my own virtual real hands and interact with the world. Come home from a stressful day, and then bam, I'm in a office and destroying things like in Job Simulator. That, in my opinion, that's pretty cool, dude. I think getting out of the real world is awesome. You had a bad day at school, a bad day at work, just escape it all and go into virtual reality. So I think that's pretty cool. Ooh, I'm drifting here, drifting. Ooh. Dude, I love this. But yeah, that's what I'm really talking about. That's why I really want to get it and make some videos for you guys. I should be getting paid soon. I did some work outside, moving some stuff and working on my arms a little bit. So maybe I'm gonna be able to get some money to buy some awesome games. There's a lot of free games on there, and like a lot of the games are cheap. Sadly, Job Simulator is like $40-50, which I think that game should be much lower, like $20. But I should be getting it for free, hopefully, because of the little deal there with the 3 free games. Oh my god, dude, look at this. Look at this drift here, dude. My god, this is nice. But, I think that's going to be cool, me getting that, and I just want to unbox it, and I'm going to be showing my first ever impressions with it, because I never used virtual reality before, so I'm going to be super excited just to even put the headset on for the first time, because I never used one of those headsets before. So now that's the main reason I'm super excited. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be getting it. Oh my god. But I know I'm going to be getting it soon. That's all I know. It's going to be next week, hopefully. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. But I just want to talk about just really my experiences in the past with any virtual reality thing. If you guys are wondering what car I'm using, it's one of my favorites in this game, the Camaro. I always love the Camaro. And as you guys know, my name on YouTube is Prime, and on console it's Prime, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. So that's why I just love using my Camaro here. This thing just looks so sexy. This game's graphics are fantastic for it being coming out in 2014. Man, this is nice. But that's what I'm talking about. I can't wait to do a driving game and with virtual reality. But I mean, I don't know how that's gonna work with the HTC Vive that much. But I mean, it's not really about the racing games. I'm not really excited about racing games. I'm not really a big fan of racing games. The only reason I like playing this so it feels like I'm actually driving, because I don't have a car, because I'm only 14. And yeah, so I'm 14, and what do you guys think how long it took me to get that money to be able to buy the virtual reality headset? Dude, that took me about maybe a good months. It probably takes people longer, but my YouTube and just me doing work around the house, and selling stuff on eBay. That's another way to get easy money, just to buy yourself a virtual reality headset or just anything in general. That's, you know, really the main reason I got myself it. And a lot of people are saying, you know, why invest in it now when it's probably gonna, you know, it's great right now, but it's obviously gonna be much better in the future. But I want to invest in. I love investing into things early. That's just me. I like getting early things, like getting a early build of something just to see the first experiences. Pretty much the developer kit of the HTC Vive is pretty much the same thing. I've been seeing a lot of comparisons to the Oculus Rift, and to be honest, they are different and similar in different ways. I mean, just like the headset on the Oculus Rift is a little bit more comfortable, but I think that's more just an opinion. I mean, your head could be different, so I think when people say it's more comfortable, that could be opinionated, and pretty much everything's opinionated. But I'm saying, you know, when people say that, it's their opinion. People have different, you know, adjustments to them. So someone's head could fit perfectly for the HTC Vive or not, and that's just what sucks about it. But you know, and I also heard it works good with glasses. I don't think I'm gonna need to wear these glasses to be able to see, because these are to see far away. I'm just looking at my screen right now just so I can see crystal clear gameplay. That's like the only reason I'm wearing them. You guys probably have the same thing. But I'm super excited, guys. Tell me what you are going to be buying, if you're going to be getting the Oculus Rift or maybe even the HTC Vive like I'm getting. I just can't wait to make videos. That's the only thing I'm excited for, is to make videos and showing off my experiences with the virtual reality headset for more future uploads. You know, I like making, you know, reaction videos sometimes. Sometimes I made a few reaction videos on some other channels I had, and I like doing that. I like seeing people's reactions to things, and I like showing off my reaction as well. Oh god. So, I mean, that's just me. I like showing off my reaction, going back and say, wow, dude, that was the first time I ever tried virtual reality, or that game was just so amazing and immersive, and my reaction to this was just amazing. I just like seeing people's reactions to things, and hopefully maybe I can get my family into it, because to be honest, my family isn't, you know, too big on video games. It's pretty much the controller. The controllers are the things that makes, you know, my family not want to play video games, is because they don't want to learn how to use a controller. So, I mean, I saw a video a few hours ago of a baby, a baby using the HTC Vive, and the baby just felt like it was there. The baby thought it was, I mean, 2 years old, not a real, you know, like 3 months old. I mean, like 2-year-old baby. 2-year-old kid thought what he was in. He was in Ocean. It was one of those Ocean games for virtual reality for the HTC Vive, and he had the controllers in his hand. Sometimes he just put it down because he felt like he was touching it, and he felt like he was underwater. And you know, obviously the kid doesn't know. You can't breathe underwater. So, but I mean, he felt like he was there. He was just trying to touch everything. So I mean, like, if that kid can, you know, that virtual reality headset can trick him to think that you're there, dude, that you're actually there, then I mean, like, obviously it's easy to trick kids, but I mean that much to the kid feels like he's actually there and wants to touch everything around him. I mean, that just feels amazing. I just can't wait to get it. That's gonna be cool, and that's what I want to record. I want to record that moment, and I want to record the moment of me unboxing this thing, because it's gonna be, to me, I think it's gonna be a revolutionary thing. I know a few people that might be saying, like, you know, that it's not going to be anything, or that, you know, virtual reality isn't a big deal, when it actually is, of just how much help that virtual reality can do in the future for people. Just, you know, even for babies. Like, the guy's 2 years old. The kid's 2 years old, and he's already having experiences that I never had before. Underwater, really, dude? I never been underwater like that. Like, that's cool. And that's amazing. Skydiving, that's just gonna be crazy, though. Skydiving, and I've never been skydiving. And it's probably gonna be extremely scary if they put a game on that, and probably really nauseous as well. But I mean, like, whatever. I mean, that is a big thing. I never really got nauseous that much before, but you know, if it is bad, then I don't want to do it. But I mean, that's really it, guys. That is it. Alright, but I am really excited, so that's why I wanted to make a video, let you guys know. I haven't posted a lot on this channel. I made one video that did really good. I just want to let you guys know that, hey, the HTC Vive has shipped, and it should be coming next week, hopefully. And we'll be doing an unboxing video. The first day I get it, I'll unbox it, and I'll set up everything. I don't know if I'm going to set up everything for a video, but who knows, I might be doing that. And then I'm going to be able to record some videos for you guys. Probably the first game I'm going to be playing might be the Lab. As you guys know, it's Valve's game that basically tests out, pretty much all the environments that you might be getting into in virtual reality. Not all of them, but just some normal standard experiences with the VR. So that's really what I'm excited about, jumping in there and seeing Atlas and just seeing all those guys in one of those VR demos that I saw before. That would be pretty cool. And then I'm probably going to go into Job Simulator and all these other cool games. I just can't really imagine me being hyped for a game in the future for a virtual reality. I mean, I can imagine, but I can't really. I mean, like, imagine some awesome, cool game that's just amazing looking, and looks like you're gonna have an amazing experience. Maybe it's like the apocalypse, and like you've been looking for the gameplay, you've been looking at the gameplay for a long time, and then, wow, whenever you pick up that game, whenever you buy that game for virtual reality, hey, you're gonna be in that place. You're gonna be actually in that virtual reality setting that you saw at like E3, or you saw a trailer of. You're gonna be in there soon, dude. You're gonna be in that place. It's not just like it's a 2D figure like I'm looking at here. You're gonna actually feel like you're in it. And all the people that I've seen using the HTC Vive, that's all they say. And it's the weird thing ever. I haven't seen one guy saying, well, I wish they didn't have this, I wish it has this, it takes away from the experience. The only thing that I heard that really takes away from the experience is the plug that goes on the back of your head, that giant long plug. And to be honest with you, if you want to have that big of an accuracy of detection, then I understand it. So I can probably find a way to get out of that, but I could care less about the wire and me entangling it. But it doesn't really make a big difference to me. But that's the only thing I've heard so far that took people out of the experience, and I haven't heard one guy not say that he did not have an immersive experience, or that he only when he's nauseous, though, only when those games. But I mean, like, I haven't heard one guy saying that he didn't feel like he wasn't there, or he felt like that experience wasn't good. But all the games that I've seen these people play is just like they feel like they're there, and I always want to feel like I'm in a different place than I'm actually at. It might be me being watching a movie, a cool movie with all other people. There's a game actually like that I talked about in the comments. Some guy asked, and I was replying to his comment, and I was in a game, a really cool game. You guys should check it out. It's called Alt Space. Some of you guys might know what it is, but people that don't have VR or people that do have VR can play it, so it's kind of like cross-platform. Any VR hits that you can think of, you can actually play it in. And you can have like movie nights. You can basically schedule any events just to talk with people like in real life. Hey, let's make an event to talk about I don't know, the new game that's coming out for VR or whatever, maybe like that. And then you guys have a whole group, an event that starts in 2 hours, or it's going to start April 15th, and then you guys can hop on this area where everyone can just talk, show pictures of what they're talking about, and everyone can just have a discussion when you're not really there with them. Or you can have a movie night, which I was talking about before, or a TV show, Netflix, anything like that, with a bunch of people, and basically like watching a movie when you know that you're not actually at the place watching the movie. I think that's awesome, knowing that, hey, I'm underwater, when, hey, I'm not actually underwater. I'm actually here in my living room and doing my normal stuff, but hey, I'm having an experience that I could pay, $2,000 for actually in my home. There's also a cool game that I'm going to be getting. It's like an arcade. It's a whole arcade that you would see at a store, with the crane and the balls like that. And I think that's awesome. It's so weird saying that, hey, I don't have to go to an arcade anymore. Well, I can, obviously, to have the real experience, but why would I have to go to arcade when I can just, have the almost the exact same experience on VR? I think that's awesome. Soon all this other stuff is going to be gimmicks. Going bowling? Who needs to go bowling when, hey, I can just do it in my living room? I gotta be honest, Wii Sports, I know a lot of people, and when I mentioned Wii Sports, a lot of people played Wii Sports, and it's just a general thing. I just called it this guy. But I mean, Wii Sports was kind of like VR. I think that's it. Like Wii Sports with, if you guys probably played it, you missed a lot. I mean, that is amazing. Wii Sports was awesome. That's what you're seeing now in VR. Wii Sports was, I know the remote was kind of like a gimmick, but I mean, Wii Sports was great. You could actually, go under and throw the bowling ball, or baseball was my favorite. You could, play baseball and actually hit it, or you could actually do wrestling, not wrestling, but boxing. I think, yeah, it was boxing, and all that cool stuff. And obviously you felt like you were really there, but you had the remotes to do it. and I thought that was really fun. You know, playing baseball is, you know, fun. I like playing baseball. I don't really play it that much anymore, but I mean, in virtual reality, me playing a real game of baseball when I'm not there at a real stadium, I don't have to pay money to go to a stadium to actually, you know, play it. I can actually do it at my house with a little tiny remote and just, boom, have the same, almost the same experience. Not exactly the same, obviously, but I mean, like, almost the same experience. I think that is crazy, in my opinion. That is just crazy, guys, doing that, and I just can't wait. I'm just hyped. That's it. I just want to let my feelings out, tell you guys I am hyped for this thing, and you guys should get your hands on it if you guys can, and if you guys can afford it. But some people in the comments say that they're happy that I'm going to be making videos on it because they can't afford it. So just because a lot of you guys can't afford it, and you know, I couldn't really afford it in the beginning until I actually found stuff to sell. My dad had old stuff in the garage. He was like, you don't need this stuff, you can sell it. And I was like, alright, that's awesome. I can sell some stuff and get some money off it. And that's really what I did. But yeah, I'm going to be making some videos for you guys that don't have it, and every video I'm probably just going to be mentioning the normal stuff, saying, well, you know, how the experience was, and me reviewing it, and then me talking about if you guys should really get this device or not. And if I say you guys should get it, I'm going to tell you guys you should. I mean, if I say that you guys should get it, because I never tried virtual reality before, and I'm the one that's saying that you guys should get it, then I think you guys should. But no, I'm saying get it right now, but I haven't got it yet. So don't listen to me now, but whenever I do get it, yeah, you guys can 100% listen to me and take my word for it. But that's all I'm going to say, guys. And I'm going to be posting videos on anything you guys want. Sad thing is, these things are going to cost money. Might be doing series on a few things. I want to play a lot of awesome games. There's this awesome game called, what is it called? I forgot, but it's like a Zelda kind of game. I never played Zelda, but I just like the style. It reminds me like the Realm of the Mad God. That's a cool game if you guys ever played it. It just has that art style, and I just love that cool art style in there. It's like you have a sword and you're fighting bosses, like giant bosses, and I mean the scale, everything. I hear people saying that you feel like these things are that big, and when people went to like the Atlas, you know, you saw Atlas, you know, he was pretty big. And what was her name again? The big, I never really played Portal, but I forgot her name. I can't believe I forgot her name, but you guys probably know who I'm talking about. Like, I heard people say she's as big as a truck, and that's huge. And I want to have these giant beasts in, like, you know, an RPG game or whatever, and, you know, be fighting you with a sword, and then you got, you know, this giant guy, this giant monster trying to crush you, dude. I just crashed into a tree. And, you know, yeah, trying to crush you, and you're fighting him with all your might. You just, like, you know, stab him there, and you feel accomplished. You killed that giant beast. You killed a, you know, killed your beast. You got a cool reward or something like that, and, you know, you actually did something different. You did it with, like, your real hands, and, you know, it's different. I don't know how accurate I'm gonna be with a gun, you know, most of those games, because I use a controller to aim and stuff like that. So if I'm actually gonna be like doing this and aiming like that, then I think I'm gonna be more accurate and stuff. But I mean, I don't know how good can I actually be. It's gonna take some skill. A lot of people are gonna love competitive stuff, and there's a lot of competitive games that are gonna be coming out from VR that I've seen that are still in production. But dude, they are going to be amazing. And also multiplayer with the VR, that is a whole nother thing, dude. That is just crazy. VR with multiplayer. I mean, I played Altspace, and there's this room where all these people were, and they were all just interacting with all these items and having a discussion. There was a group, maybe like 5 people that didn't have VR. They were just playing on the computer, on their monitor. And there was these 2 other guys, actually one guy first, but there's one guy with the Htc Vive, and he was picking up all the stuff, pretending he was gobbling down beer or whatever there, and there was swords there to have a sword fight if you wanted to. It's just a social area. That's what Altspace is. It's like a social area, and everyone was like, "Wow, dude, can you do this? Can you do that?" He was trying to hit hoops. There was hoops. He was like throwing pumpkins into a hoop. It was pretty cool. He missed most of the time, but he got in a few times. I thought that was fun. Cool thing is, he wanted to check if he wanted to put it, if he could put it on one of our heads. I said, hey, put it on my head. And it was really funny because he put the pumpkin on my head, or the apple, whatever it was. He put it on my head, and he had the sword like above my head, and he was like getting ready to hit it off like you would see in real life. All right, here we go. Okay, here it is. It's right there. That's where the apple is. So I was like, oh god, is he gonna chop my head off? and obviously you can't cut people's heads off in that game. But I mean, like, that is just a fun experience, like knowing that guy was about to chop my head off, and because he was able to do that because he had the HTC Vive controllers. I think they're the best for holding weapons like that, like swords and stuff, and the Oculus Rift is gonna have those pads or whatever that goes on your hands too. But I heard that's gonna be good for shooters, 100%, and stuff where like you can move your fingers. I think that's cool, but I mean I don't think that would work that good with swords. And I think the HTC Vive controller works great with swords and basically anything they can think of. So I'm happy about that, guys. I ramble a lot, guys. I'm just rambling so much, but I just like letting my my thoughts out. And I'm super excited to be picking this thing up and making videos for you guys. That's the whole point. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And obviously this is a face cam here. I thought I'd just turn it on. So, why not? Obviously, you guys are going to be seeing my face whenever I get the HTC Vive. And, not my full face, because things might be on my face the whole time. But, whatever. And I keep crashing into trees, so sorry for the crappy gameplay. But, yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to go down and leave a like, and I don't really expect too many views on this video. It is a long video. This video is just really for me to, express my feelings. But hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.